Lindell says, having fun reading about Mike and Diana. Yeah, Dirty Dianna. I've been telling you guys about Dianna Russini for years now, and hopefully you've been listening. This is what I've been alluding to all this time. I didn't know exactly about Vrabel, but, it's been out there with her because apparently now all of this stuff is coming back up. The internet is forever, and people are remembering that there was a general manager of the Washington Redskins at the time who his wife accused Russini of having an affair with her husband, and she did that publicly on Twitter at the time. And there was also rumors that Russini was sleeping with Sean McVay back in the day, allegedly. Now, we don't know any of this, but these are whispers. These are people saying things in public about this lady, but who knows what's true, what's not true. But there's a lot of clips coming out where she's not exactly, head over heels in love with her husband. She's sort of taking backhanded slaps at him. That's not a good look when your wife is in public calling you average, saying that, saying all this stuff. Very weird. Very weird. Did you say there was Patriot news today? Yeah, Mike Vrabel. He's a Patriot. Allegedly having an affair with Dianna Russini of The Athletic, formerly of ESPN. And there's all sorts of pictures coming out of her time covering the Titans. Back then, when she was covering the Titans, the head coach for the Titans was Mike Vrabel. And there's all sorts of pictures coming out with maybe appropriate, maybe not, kind of weird stuff. And people are also remembering that it seemed like Russini had all of the first information about A.J. Brown trades back in the day when the Titans traded him, and even nowadays where she is trying to kind of push narratives about Jalen Hurts to get Brown traded back to Vrabel. So you can see this is a person who's not an objective observer, right? This is not a journalist. As I keep telling you guys, some people are very good. Mary Kay Cabot, for example, excellent. Holly Rowe, excellent. But then there's other people like Zach the Hack Rosenblatt and this Dianna Russini, not so good. Dirty journalists who play unfairly. And now you're seeing how she's been doing it, allegedly, apparently. And it's not good. I mean, it's what it is, but it's kind of scuzzy and disgusting. Well, yeah, Dirty Dianna has really three meanings. One, it's a triple meaning. If you follow rap music, they call it a triple or a triple entendre. So Dirty Dianna is a song by Michael Jackson, one of his best songs. So you could listen to the lyrics to that song to get an idea of what she's all about. Number two, there's what we call dirty journalism, where you do journalism that the quotes from the people that you got the quotes from, they really said those things. And so it's not false, but you also leave out a lot of important context. And that is called dirty journalism. Used to be called yellow journalism back in the day. I call it dirty journalism. And then there's this aspect where, yes, there were rumors all through the years, unconfirmed, but now a lot of evidence seems to be piling up against Miss Russini. She has denied it, so I guess innocent until proven guilty, but, it goes to show that if she was especially, one of the things, it definitely goes to show she's especially tight with Vrabel, for sure. And Vrabel's a Patriot, even when he was with the Titans, he's a Patriot legend. And so therefore, taking a dump all over the Jets kind of makes sense now, doesn't it? It's why you got to put these things into perspective as well. Like when Albert Breer comes out with information. All right, he's a national, but he grew up in New England. He grew up a Patriot fan. So Does that mean he's going to lie about the Jets and tell things that are untrue? No. But if he's going to shade things or give his opinions or put a non-contextual thing in there, it's going to be to the benefit of the Patriots and to the detriment to all the other AFC East teams because he grew up a Patriot fan. It's like if I suddenly became a national reporter, I'd probably shade things toward the Jets, I would think. Because, it's just natural. And it's sort of the same thing with Todd McShithead. Now, Todd McShithead has been wrong about so much draft stuff, and yet he's considered a draft expert as opposed to Jane Brugler, who actually is. But Todd McShithead, his problem is he was a college teammate of Joe Douglas. So from his point of view, the Jets did not treat his friend very well. And I would say that was a failure. Well, there's blame to go all around, for sure. But Joe Douglas didn't know how to manage up. When you're in a position like that, you have to manage up. And in his case, that meant managing Woody and Jaime to a certain extent. You have to understand it's not easy. That's why you get paid a lot of money. These are executive people who make a lot of money. And part of making all that money is you need to manage people under you, equal to you, and above you, all of that. Not everybody has to do that, but when you're at that high level in life at any organization, that's what you got to do.